We want to take a final look at our top stories this morning. The Fern Creek Fire Department is mourning the loss of one of its own. Sergeant Kyle Adams died Friday in an off-duty crash. Officials are still trying to put the pieces together and figure out what exactly happened. Sergeant Adams served 20 years with the department. He was just 8 shifts away from his retirement. He leaves behind a wife and 2 kids. In other news, the man suspected of setting several fires in Clarksville, including one that destroyed a historic cabin, is in police custody. Authorities arrested Jason Fossey on arson charges Friday. Police believe he ignited the fire that destroyed a replica of George Roger Clark's cabin, along with 3 other fires. And a Louisville police training unit commander is suspended right now. He reportedly made some derogatory comments. Major Aubrey Gregory is accused of using offensive language during an LMPD training session. He's been placed on administrative assignment while the matter is investigated by someone outside the department. Major Gregory was one of 2 officers shot last September. On the same day, Attorney General Daniel Cameron announced the grand jury's decision in the Breonna Taylor case. After 11 bloody days, the relentless bombing and rocket attacks in the Middle East have stopped. The ceasefire between Hamas and Israel is holding, at least for right now. President Biden promised to provide security in the West Bank and humanitarian help in Gaza. More than 240 Palestinians and a dozen Israelis were killed in that fighting. Back in the U.S., anti-Semitic attacks are on the rise. Several have been caught on camera, and the Anti-Defamation League says anti-Semitic acts in the U.S. have increased by 50% in the last week. It's time for some sports this morning, and Racing Louisville picked up its first ever win Saturday night in front of 6,000 fans. Racing hosted the Washington Spirit at Lynn Family Stadium. Hometown hero Amina Ekic was the star of that match. The former U of L star scored her first career NWSL goal, and she picked up an assist too. Racing won it 2-0.
It's hard to score goals in the league, and it definitely means a lot to me to score it at home in front of our fans, with the support of the team. We scored 2 goals and we kept a clean sheet.
It definitely was a big moment, and I think there was a big relief for the players as well. We can get excited about the win, but let's make sure that we stay true to the process that we're on, and we don't skip a step here just because we won a game. We still need to get better, and that's the bottom line.
Racing now has 1 win and 1 draw on the season. Their next match is Friday at the North Carolina Courage. And Lou City is getting ready for its first match after a 2-week break. The Boys in Purple host the Landon Donovan-managed San Diego Loyal tonight. That game is at 7:30. And then the schedule really starts to pick up for Lou City. The club does not have a break this long for the rest of this season.
The players have talked about it over and over again. You know, it's difficult to start trying to get into a rhythm and then have a week off. And then so we're excited that these games are going to, start to come. Hopefully we can get guys healthy and then ultimately be ready for the schedule.
Hoping they're ready too. And Lou City also announced it's signing veteran forward Kyle Gregg. He most recently played with the now defunct St. Louis FC. Gregg has scored 57 career regular season USL Championship goals. Should be a good addition there. The PGA Championship is underway in South Carolina. Phil Mickelson and Louis Oosthuizen are both 5 under par and tied for the lead going into this 3rd round today. Louisville's Justin Thomas, he missed the cut by a shot at +6. You can see live coverage of golf's 2nd major today right here on WLKY. Downs After Dark returns to Churchill Downs tonight at 6 o'clock. If you want to join, the theme tonight is Country Saloon, so grab those cowboy hats. There will be live music all night, line dancing with professional dancers, and even murals created by local artists inspired by street art in Austin, Texas. The gates open at 5. The first of 11 races start at 6. Tickets start at $69, and they were still available when we checked earlier this morning.